You were told that using as many hashtags as possible in your YouTube titles and descriptions will boost your views and even suggest your videos to a larger audience. That is a lie. You see, using hashtags or tags is very important when it comes to reaching the right audience, but abusing this strategy by implementing tons and hundreds of tags in your videos confuses the algorithm. The YouTube algorithm relies on elements such as titles, captions, tags, and description to correctly predict the type of audience that will love to consume your content. Most creators use tags that are irrelevant or unrelated to the video, and so when the algorithm suggests those videos to certain audiences based on these tags, they almost never get to click on them. This greatly impacts your click-through rates, and when no one is watching your videos, the algorithm will come to a conclusion that your video is not good for consumption by the public and will therefore stop suggesting it to new viewers. Quantity over quality. There is a very popular misconception that the more videos you post, the more likely you are to go viral. That, my friend, is not completely true. Posting more videos is good for your channel, but when these videos offer little or no values or are poorly presented, your audience retention and average view duration will be greatly affected. One well-packaged video is better than 5 poorly executed videos. Quality over quantity. I'm talking about the video ideas, scripting, presentation, editing, thumbnails, and other factors that make up a good video. Everyone loves chicken, at least most people do, but nobody loves a poorly cooked chicken. 100 boring videos won't make you go viral, but one quality video will. It doesn't matter if you have lots of values packed into those videos. People just love quality when they see it, so focus more on making better videos instead of more videos. The algorithm hates new and small channels. I understand it's quite difficult getting noticed by the algorithm as a new YouTuber, but the algorithm does not hate you. It just doesn't understand who you are and what you do. Imagine this scenario: you are in class and then your teacher walks in with a boy behind him. Then he introduces the boy and says, "Hey class, we've got a new student joining us from another school. His name is John. Please make him feel comfortable." You don't expect John to feel comfortable and start vibing with everyone on his first day at school. He needs time to settle in. At first, John will act like an introvert, always being by himself, until he gets that one loyal friend who will always stand by him. Why? Because he's new and it will take quite some time for everyone in class to understand his personality. That doesn't mean they hate him, they just don't understand him yet. We were all once like John, both in reality and on YouTube. Consider the class as the algorithm and John as a new YouTuber who wants to create content and make money. Friendship and trust takes time to build, and the algorithm doesn't just trust you enough to put the fate of YouTube's audience in your hands. Why? Because you're new. So what the algorithm does to better understand your type of content is, it takes some of your videos and pushes it to a small number of YouTube audiences. These audiences are selected based on the title, description, and tags on your videos. And how these viewers respond to the videos will determine if the algorithm will push it to more people or not. Factors like the average view duration, click-through rates, likes versus dislikes are the determinant here. So now that you understand why it feels like the algorithm hates you, let's move to the next one. Posting daily. Now this one is quite complicated because it doesn't work for all channels. Posting daily is not a guarantee of YouTube success, especially if you are a one-man team. Daily uploads are good for a channel that makes only shorts, and we all know that shorts gives your channel more visibility and pulls in new subscribers. But when you're talking about long-form videos, it's a different thing entirely. Maintaining a daily upload schedule, especially if you don't have a team, is very challenging and difficult to sustain, leading to creator burnout. Burnout is that period of time when the zeal to create content is not there. For some reasons, you don't just feel like making videos. Long hours spent creating, editing, and managing a YouTube channel can affect your mental health. Rushing to upload daily can result in lower production quality, which affects your creativity, because we are rushing to meet deadlines, and when you are not creative, you produce low quality videos. And when you produce low quality videos, your average view duration and click-through rates will be negatively affected, and when these metrics are affected, viewers will stop watching and start skipping your videos. And when they no longer want to watch your videos, the algorithm, who sees and knows everything that happens on YouTube, will stop suggesting those videos to other people. Don't get me wrong, posting videos every day is good when it comes to shorts, but when you're talking about long form videos, just don't do it. Adding commentaries to someone's videos automatically makes the video yours and saves you from copyright. Now that is 100% false. This is a very tricky one because from my experience, YouTube permits you to take someone's video and convert them to yours by making significant changes. You can even monetize these videos, but that doesn't mean you can't get a copyright strike from the original owners of those videos. YouTube even made this clear in their terms of use. I remember a copyright case that happened between Magnet Media Channel and Business Casual Channel in 2023. For the sake of copyright, I can't show you the pictures of the Business Casual Channel, and you find out why in the next 60 seconds. You see, Magnet Media used some images in few of their videos, which according to Business Casual were cut out from some of their old videos. Just so you know, the images in reference appeared for less than 2 seconds. If someone takes a 2 seconds clip from my video and used it in theirs, I won't bother, except it's a very sensitive or personal video. My action should have been to send them a copyright notice asking them to trim out the clip or take down the video. But what really happened between these two channels was that they were in the same niche and they created the same style of videos, which means there was a competition and Magnet Media was winning. What happened next? Business Casual issued Magnet Media 3 copyright strikes, which gave them a 7-day period to resolve the strike issue or get their channel deleted. What this clearly means was that the admins at Business Casual dedicated a whole day to sit down and watch all the videos on Magnet Media Channel just to find at least 3 defaulting videos, which will be enough to issue 3 copyright strikes that will get the channel terminated forever. I think this was a case of if you can't beat them, kill them. So Magnet Media made a video where they had their editor present his editing process to prove that the images in question were downloaded from the internet and copyright free. But that wasn't enough to convince neither YouTube nor Business Casual. Long story short, Magnet Media won the copyright battle. What I'm trying to say is, as long as you use someone's clip in your videos, you aren't free from copyright. Adding commentaries and making significant changes to those clips can only get you monetized, but it can't save you from copyright strikes. There are lots of crazy and unexpected things that could get your channel terminated, and I have made a full video explaining each one of them in detail. You'll find the video linked down in the description. AdSense monetization is hard. This is true and false at the same time. Let me explain. Getting 4,000 watch hours and 1k subs within a 365-day period is clearly not a walk in the park, but the difference between getting monetized on YouTube and not is knowledge. I've been on this platform for more than 6 years, and I can confidently tell you that whoever said AdSense monetization is hard has probably been doing YouTube the wrong way. My early days on YouTube were a total failure. It took me more than 2 years to get to 300 subs on the channel, but right now I have launched channels that got monetized within 6 months. I'll drop a link to a video I made about how I got 14,300 watch hours from one video after exactly 9 hours of posting that video. Listen, after watching that video, you realize that YouTube is easy and every other thing you heard was a lie. Even if you don't watch any other video from YouTube today, just make sure you watch this one. The link is in the description. Getting subscribers is better than getting views. You see, subscriber count is one of the metrics used to measure the growth of any channel, but the only time subscribers should be your top priority is when you are pushing to get your first 1k subs. After that, it doesn't really matter. You should focus on creating videos that make people coming back to visit your channel. Views are more important. That is why you make videos in the first place, to get more visibility. It is what determines whether you go viral or not, and how much you get paid, not just from AdSense but also from potential brand deals. If John has 10 million subscribers and an average view of 100k per video, and Phoebe has 100k subs with an average view of 1 million per video, Advertisers will be more willing to work with Phoebe because of the mass audience she commands. Focus on quality. Brands don't pay you for having 10 million subscribers. They pay you because your videos get viewed by 10 million people. You need expensive cameras and equipment. You do not need a camera to start YouTube. There are lots of faceless channels out there putting out great content, and no one even knows the faces behind those channels. You don't need expensive lights and microphones or drones or whatever gadgets you see other YouTubers out there using. What you should focus on is the quality you are putting out there. But if you must get a camera for YouTube, probably because of the type of videos you want to make, there's something you can actually do to get one without spending a penny. I have also made a step-by-step video that explains what you must do to get a camera for free whenever you want to shoot. The link to everything is in the description. You don't need a niche to succeed. How would you feel if after subscribing to this channel, you come back tomorrow and saw me post a video about how to make wooden tables and chairs? It will make you wonder if this was the same channel you watched yesterday. We make videos about growing on YouTube, and you clicked on this video because you wanted a piece of that knowledge. You don't want to be a carpenter, so why should I teach you how to become one? You can't grow on YouTube if you keep moving from one type of content to another. I know we sometimes have a lot of ideas we want to put out here on YouTube, but if you don't niche down and focus on one area, no one will subscribe to your channel because you are unreliable and unpredictable. Instead of doing everything on one channel, you can create separate channels for posting all your different types of content. Mind you, managing multiple channels comes with great responsibilities and sacrifices. If you don't know how to pick or find the perfect niche for you, there's a video on my channel that gives you a step-by-step guide on how to do that. Do remember that a rolling stone gathers no moss. Overnight success. YouTube is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I have seen people that started earning money from this platform after 2, 3, 4 years of posting videos. I have also seen others who get monetized after 3 months, and it's not luck. YouTube can be brutal, and I keep saying this to new YouTubers. YouTube is hard, but it gets easier as you go. It gets easier as you learn what works and what doesn't. There are lots of obstacles along your YouTube journey, and the biggest of them is knowledge. 6 years ago when I first joined YouTube, I had no idea what I was doing, and I failed woefully. Right now, it will take me 6 months with minimal effort to monetize a new YouTube channel. If you can just let me guide you, all your YouTube worries will be solved. So YouTube is not as easy as everyone thinks, but it's a great investment. You need to be a very good editor to go viral. When it comes to editing, make it simple. Fancy transitions and animations and visual effects are not really necessary, unless of course you make videos about video editing, motion graphics and animation. Don't try to be like Magnet Media or Mr. Beast or Imangazi. All those cool stuff are good. I know a lot of YouTubers with little or no edits on their videos, and they still get millions of views on every video. Not that they can't afford a good editor, but they want to make their videos feel more real and resonate with their audience. This doesn't mean you should make poorly edited videos all in the name of making it simple. For now, focus more on the quality of content you put out there. Find what works best for your channel and stick to it. Always remember, your first videos don't have to be perfect, they just have to be good.